Hello dear student, I am Dr. Ashok Yevle, Assistant Professor from Department of Zoology, KTHM College, Nasik. In a previous presentation, we have studied Kingdom Protista, what are different categories of Kingdom Protista, then what are different classes of phylum Protozoa, and in today's presentation, we are going to focus on topic locomotion in Protozoa. So today's presentation learning objective is what is locomotion and what type of locomotion we observe in different types of protozoan animal. So let us first see what is locomotion. Locomotion is nothing but an ability of a cell or complete organism move from one place to another place. Mostly locomotion is a property of unicellular as well as multicellular organism because for getting food and defense from their enemy they perform functions like locomotion. So movement of organism it is adapted in single cell animal as well as multicellular organism. So on the basis of location or the adaptation or we can say habitat of an organism, the organisms are adapted in a specific habitat, they show a different type of locomotion. Suppose for an example, single cell organism such as protozoan like rhizopods, ciliates and flagellate having a specific locomotory organ such as cilia in ciliates, pseudopodia in rhizopods and flagella in flagellates. So with the help of these cilia, pseudopodia and flagella they can move or they can locomote from one place to another place. As the name suggests, it is unicellular, but on the basis of this locomotory organ or locomotory organ present in a specific organism, they show a specific type of locomotion. Then in case of multicellular organism, we observe different types of locomotion. Locomotion either walking, running, jumping, crawling, climbing, swimming, flying, galloping and slithering. So these are different type of locomotion we observe in multicellular organism because in case of multicellular organism well developed body organelle and with the help of well developed body organelle they can easily move from one place to another place. So on the basis of adaptation or what type of habitat is there, the organism use any one kind of locomotion. Suppose for example in case of human being walking is there. In case of human being well developed leg is there, so they can walk on two legs. So walking is a locomotion of human being. Running, jumping, crawling, climbing. So on the basis of habitat, different type of habitat, the different type of locomotion we observe in different type of organism. For example, walking we observe in human being, running observe in different wild animals as well as domestic animal, jumping, crawling. So these type of locomotion generally we observe in different types of animal. The climbing animals, for example monkey, their limbs are well adapted for climbing on the trees and branches of the trees. So climbing type of locomotion we observe in monkeys as well as birds. Swimming type of locomotion we observe in aquatic animals. So for locomotion purposes, their body is well adapted in water. Suppose for example duck is there. Duck feet is well adapted for swimming in water, means the web feet is there. Even in case of fishes, the limbs are modified into fins. So with the help of fins, they can swim rapidly into the water. In case of birds, well developed wings So forelimbs are modified into wings. So using these wings, they can fly in the sky. Galloping, in case of reptile animal, we observe galloping and slithering over the surface. So such a type of different types of locomotion we observe in higher mammals. So in this presentation, we focus on specially locomotion in unicellular protozoan animal. So this slide shows three different types of protozoan animal. Paramecium, it is a ciliate animal. Amoeba, rhizopod animal, while flagellate euglena is there. In case of paramecium, the outer covering, that is pellicle, that pellicle covers numerous hair-like structure called as cilia. So cilia is a specific locomotory organ which we observe in ciliates like paramecium. Then second, in case of amoeba, amoeba is an example of rhizopod animals, and it has a special well-developed finger-like projections called as pseudopod. So with the help of this pseudopod, they can move from one place to another place. And finally, the euglena, it is an example of flagellates. They have a special strong hair-like organelle called as flagellum. So with the help of these flagellum, they can move rapidly from one place to another place by zigzag movement of the flagellum. So these are the different locomotory organ which we observe in protozoan animal. So they can use these locomotory organ for locomotion, that is move from one place to another place. So we'll see in detail. So first one, locomotion in paramecium. As we know, paramecium locomotion is takes place with the help of cilia. So how these cilia move animal from one place to another place? See, it can move forward and backward direction. Means due to the stroke of cilia, forward and backward movement, these paramecium can move from one place to another place. See, during forward movement of the paramecium, cilia strongly move from anterior to posterior. Similarly, whenever the backward movement of the animal, cilia strongly move from posterior to anterior, that is vice versa. So during forward movement, that is anterior to posterior, while backward movement, it is posterior to anterior. So during locomotion in paramecium, effective, that is forward stroke is there, while recovery or backward stroke. So forward, backward or effective and back recovery stroke, these are the movements of cilia. So that is why it can move from one place to another place. The habitat of paramecium, mostly it is aquatic. So during presence of water surrounding the body, they can effectively move forward and backward direction in the surrounding. So such a type of forward and backward stroke we observe in paramecium in a cilia. See, this diagram shows a movement of cilia. In first diagram, there is an intact diagram of paramecium animal. Their whole body covers numerous hair-like structure called as cilia. Then second, the direction of swimming, that is propulsion of water. See, in first diagram, there is a forward stroke, and in second diagram, there is a backward stroke. Forward stroke, the stroke is always posterior to anterior, while recovery, that is posterior to anterior. So vice versa stroke we observe in cilia. Then second, locomotion in euglia. Euglena is another example of protozoan animal. It belongs to class flagellates, and with the help of special type of organ, that is flagella, it can move from one place to another place. So whenever the wave is generated in the flagella, it can rapidly move on lateral side. So these movement of flagella push forward body of the animal rapidly, and the single plane or in a corkscrew pattern, it shows its movement. The wave arises at the base of flagellum, so this wave can migrate throughout the flagellum, so that is why it can rapidly move from one place to another place. The whenever wave generate in the flagellum, it beats at a rate about 12 strokes per second. So see, 12 strokes per second. In this frequency, it can move laterally, so that is why it can easily move from one place to another place within a fraction. So the rotation of flagellum causes the tip of organism that rotates while the same pulsing it into one side. So Euglena rotates and swims in water at a rate per turn per second. So it can follow a corkscrew course. Means whenever it shows the rotation, we can observe just like a movement corkscrews. So moment of its body is thus comparable with propeller for its setup force on the water, which bring about forward displacement. See, in this diagram again we observe intact body of animals like Euglena. It has a special developed organ, that is flagellum. So with the help of this flagellum they can move. See, in second diagram, the Euglena swimming from the position A to B through a corkscrew course. Corkscrew means the corkscrew movement. When we open the screw from an object, what type of situation we observe? Same type of situation we observe in Euglena because of only flagellum. And in case of second figure, see the base of tip wave propagation. So forces generated at the base to tip wave propagation. So this propagation of wave, that is lateral forces, cancel with each other. So that is why there is a opposite direction. So whenever the wave generated into the flagella, it can propagate lateral side. So that stroke always opposite with each other. That is why there is a zigzag like of motion we observe in flagellum. Then third animal, that is amoeba proteus. In amoeba proteus, amoeboid movement we observe. So in case of amoeba, there is a special type of organ called as pseudopodia. So with the help of this pseudopodia, amoeba like animal move from one place to another place. In case of amoeba, plasma membrane is there, and within the plasma membrane, cytoplasm is there. Cytoplasm is condensed into ectoplasm and endoplasm. So the plasma membrane is widely distributed into a different number of folding like structure called as pseudopodia. So with the help of this pseudopodia, they can move from one place to another place. But in case of amoeba, these type of movement we observe. Pseudopodia is nothing but a false feet. No doubt, the shape of amoeba is not definite because of only pseudopodia, and this pseudopodia is called as false feet because whenever the requirement of movement, at that time only amoeba generates such a pseudopodia of plasma membrane, so it is called as false feet. So pseudopodia plays an important role it in the help of intake of food, that is phagocytosis and pinocytosis. These pseudopodia, that is finger-like structure, help in the process of phagocytosis as well as pinocytosis. So what is phagocytosis? Phagocytosis means cell eating, while pinocytosis means cell drinking. So whenever solid particle is just beside the organism like amoeba, so amoeba intake such a food particles in the body with the help of this pseudopodia by making a furrow and cover whole food particle and then take it into the body cytoplasm, and that whole process is called as phagocytosis. While liquid material is there and intake of such a liquid material into the cytoplasm of a cell, and that is called as pinocytosis. So phagocytosis and pinocytosis again a part of locomotion in amoeba, and with the help of these pseudopodia they can invade either solid or liquid particle into the body and within the cytoplasm. So a very specific definition, or what we say, a very specific movement of pseudopodia which we observe in amoeba. See this slide showing a diagrammatic representation of pseudopodia. See, body of amoeba is there, and this finger-like structure is called as pseudopodia. And this pseudopodia they use for locomotion purposes. So these pseudopodia useful for taking food inside the body as well as mostly they use for locomotion purposes. See, amoeba when move from one place to another place, the movement is always in forward direction. So whenever the force is generated to the tip of the body and that tip extend, so simultaneously the remaining part of the body become oozes towards the forward tip. So salt transform into gel. So whatever cytoplasm is present in the body, it actively generate a pressure or exerts pressure on the wall, that is plasma membrane, so it can be moved from one place to another place. So in this way we observe different type of locomotion in protozoan animal. For example, locomotion through cilia, then locomotion through flagellum, and in case of rhizopod, locomotion through pseudopodia. So in exam question ask describe in detail locomotion in protozoan animal, or write short note in write locomotion in protozoan animal. So in this way you have to mention all these things. Thanks for watching this presentation. Thank you.